Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. It's been a while since my last post. I've been pretty busy with life, but I was thinking about the line of the Declaration of Independence that I'm sure everyone is familiar with, and that is, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And so I want to deal with the subject of our Creator, not from a theological approach, but just how that plays into the culture and the political institutions of the Republic of the United States. The founding fathers were of various Protestant denominations, such as Episcopalian, Anglican, Quaker, and so on. And so I believe that they wrote the Constitution and founded our country to be a theistic country. But I do not believe that they meant it to be a Christian nation, even though they themselves were Christian. I feel like if they wanted to do that, they would have just put that in there. They would have said Jesus or, the God of Abraham and Isaac. They would have put a phrase in there specifically mentioning Christianity. Given that they were reading and learning in the time of the Enlightenment and the post-Reformation world, I just feel that they were influenced by more deistic ideas, at least politically, if not for themselves individually. As I said many times, our founders modeled us off of the Roman Empire, and I believe that they foresaw our imperial growth and our expansion. And again, they themselves, coming out of the Age of Enlightenment and the Reformation, would have had the foresight to see that religious ideas change and develop over time. And so the elasticity that they give the Constitution civically, I think they would have applied that same sort of thinking towards the concept of religion in general. And so the phrase our Creator is sort of mimicking the elastic clause, that they would have seen religion change and develop over time, just like religion was changing and developing throughout the Reformation. Now, I don't think that they would have necessarily envisioned immigration from India and non-European countries, but I do think that they saw the need for an individual choice in religion rather than a state-sanctioned establishment of religion. Now, unfortunately for us, I do believe that we are living during the collapse of our republic. And much like Rome, we are in the transition to an empire. And so I've been reading a little bit about, or at least in my mind, more imperial religions. In particular, the cult of Sol Invictus, instituted by the Roman Emperor Aurelian during the crisis of the 3rd century. But also the religion of Din-e-Alhani, and I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but it was a syncretic religion developed by the 3rd Mughal Emperor Akbar the Great, which blended Hinduism and Islam. So Sol Invictus can translate into the unconquered sun, and as I said, it was established by Aurelian during the crisis of the 3rd century, when Rome had broken down into the West Gallic Empire, Rome proper, and the Palmyrene Empire. It was Aurelian who put down these rebellions and unified the empire. He also established the cult of the sun god Sol Invictus. Again, it was under the idea of bringing all these various people back into the empire in one collective unit. And, this sort of state monotheism, especially replacing the old pagan gods of Rome, would, in my view, lay the groundwork for Christianity and the rise of the Catholic Church a couple decades after this, during the reigns of Constantine and later Theodosius the Great. The religion of Din-e-Alhani was founded by the 3rd Mughal Emperor Akbar the Great, and it was to unify the Hindus and the Muslims living under the Mughal Empire in what would today be Pakistan, mostly India. For what it's worth, Akbar the Great's grandson, Aurangzeb, who was the brother of Shah Jahan, who built the Taj Mahal. Aurangzeb would overturn his policies aimed towards Ilahani and would replace it with Sharia law. And this would lead to persecution of Sikhs and Hindus. And it is very interesting to me that in the modern age, India is having its borders threatened by Islamic terrorists. And we can see, in Europe, for instance, that it is the Islamists who are not able to live within a multicultural world. And so I feel like theology should adapt and progress just like any other facet of human society, whether it be technology, medicine, art, mathematics. Theology is a part of human existence, and it is an important one. If we look at more atheistic philosophies like communism, they have not yielded anything to better the lives of humanity, be it on the individual or a societal level. And so I feel like we can rationally sit down and exclude the crazy ideas such as human sacrifice in the past or in today, like Scientology. I do feel that human beings are rational enough that we can separate the good from the bad, and we can focus on the good things that theology and spirituality bring to civilization. We can focus on that, we can strengthen that, and we can put it together in a more comprehensive theology that is more appropriate for the 21st century, more appropriate for the American Roman Empire that we are becoming and that we were always meant to be, I feel. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like I said, this was not meant to be like a theological argument for the existence of God or anything. This was just simply stating that our founding fathers believed in God. They put our Creator in the Declaration of Independence, and we should get back to, as a society, remembering that our unalienable rights are given to us by nature and by our Creator. They do not come from some government mandate. As I've said before, our rights are rights. They are not amendments. But that's it. That's my little spiel. I hope you guys learned something. Maybe you saw something from a different perspective. But I do thank you for watching the entirety of this video. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully I'll be able to make more soon. I'm trying to get back on my game. I took a long break there. But yeah, that's it. So thank you again, and I am out.